Welcome, Gemini, to your timeless general reading. This is Tracy. This is Grounded Oracles. You are truly welcome here in this place. I hope you are doing extraordinarily well. And I hope there's something today that can uplift you, inspire, encourage in some way. Whatever Spirit wants for you, trust while you're here. Trust your intuition. All right. The first card out was the Three of Cups. See all of those. Okay. And Chakra Mandala card ooh, that speaks to me. Harmony. Okay. A root chakra card, harmony. Bringing everything into place. I just see like a magnet and things lining up into place, into harmony. And that looks beautiful with this Three of Cups, this celebrating among friends, having the harmony with life, Gemini, with yourself, friends, your family, your circle of influence. Circle of influence. It's about your path and how you want to show up in the world, Gemini, how you want to show up for yourselves. Yeah, because in our higher perspective, we have the Two of Cups and then the Three of Cups. Some of you, this may have something to do with romantic partnership. Yeah. This is on a couple different levels. There's harmony within yourself, and that's where it starts, right, Gemini? It starts with yourself. And I feel like that is something you've really mastered, that you've done well at. And now this next phase for you, it's the journeys of the cups. It's like you've accepted your journey, which is to embrace happiness and show that happiness to the world, Gemini, to do what you love and share it with the world, to be what you love and share it with the world. And on that journey, this higher perspective, your higher self, you've embraced parts of your shadow, parts of yourself that is what the Two of Cups is all about. You're choosing yourself, right? The higher level, it's the Lover's card. It's that peace and harmony within yourself. The world may be at chaos around. You may have a lot going on, but you've learned to keep yourself grounded, to keep yourself listening to your intuition, making wise choices for yourself. And now you're trying to bring this to your friendships, to your circle of influence, in your workplace, in your business, your friends and family. There's something that you're called to do to help bring people together. That's why you needed to, this is constantly something you're working on, something we're all working on, but this is part of your journey, either this cycle or this life path for you. Celebrating life in communion with others. Some of you may be drawn into living in a more of a community role. Maybe you're like on a community action team, a community board, and you're developing new things, working in like a retirement home where you're creating legacy celebratory moments for older people living there. That comes to mind. Just being in community. Could be in a spiritual community, in your, what's grounding you or keeping you in the lower levels is this Nine of Swords. So there is some worry and anxiety that perhaps there's something you aren't seeing. Hmm. It's more about, I think, communication, right? Maybe you don't feel like you're communicating what it is that you want. You're not communicating something to people. So there's an anxiety here. Hmm. You definitely need to speak your truth, Gemini, about this path or about your worries. Don't hold on to these as if you're alone. For some of you, it's about sharing them so people can feel more open to share because people are looking at you to be their leader in this, to be an example in this. I see like support groups. Oh, well, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Wheel of Fortune. This is a beautiful path, beloved. Helping others live their best life, thus giving you your best life. What you don't see, well, what's up ahead for you is the Moon card. So there's not a lot of light shown on this. You're being inspired to take one cup at a time, one step at a time, to have sort of that bigger picture, but know that everything is connected to this inner harmony first. When you get out of harmony with this, it's not like you have to have it be perfect. And for some of you, that's your worry, is that this has to be perfect. You're never allowed to have any upset or have stress or show that you're struggling, but you're actually being invited to share those struggles. It's going to help others to loosen up, to share theirs. So it's almost like you're a teacher of teachers. You're preparing so that you can launch a wave of people that can have this small, happy influence amongst yourself. I almost think of like home church groups, and you can have these in different spiritual circles where they would have home groups, right? You had the bigger church, but then smaller groups of maybe 10 or 20 in people's homes or communities to celebrate. Maybe it's by different topics, grief, um, inner light, hobbies, whatever it could be that you might want to teach. You may have many gifts, but then you have to help train other people to break it down. Part of your path. All right, let's jump in to see what Spirit has for future steps, advice for you for this beautiful path, however this might resonate for you. I'd love to know. I'd love your support. Like, subscribe. I'd love to support you in your journey because it's beautiful. We all have beautiful paths. We have the Star card. And in service, you heal. So by you giving back and sharing your gifts with the world, sharing your worries with the world, you are healing, you are growing, and all eyes will be on you. You seem to be real, truthful, grounded. You got your shit together. But you don't have to, by having your shit together doesn't mean you have to have perfection, right? There's a new level of admiration for you. In our next card, we have the Four of Swords. Because you're at peace with yourself. You know when to take time out and rest. You know how to take pauses and to heal, to look and reflect. And you show this to others. You're at harmony with yourself. You've learned the hard way, Gemini. And things are going to become a little bit easier for you. Okay, so this one wants to jump out. All right, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Because you've done all of this self-mastery. You are seen as a self-master who can show others how to master themselves. There's just such a deep admiration and respect. And I'm seeing the Six of Wands in my mind. for all that you've done, all that you've gone through, and how vulnerable you are with people and with yourself. That's a superpower. So even though it might feel hard and sometimes it might feel alone, you are not alone. If anything, the more you share about your life, your struggles, the more you draw people in, the more you magnetize them because you're at comfort and peace with yourself. We can't really make a huge impact in the world if we're always at odds with ourselves, disliking ourselves, disliking our path, wanting it to be different. So embrace it, beloved. Gemini, I hope you found something useful for you here. I hope you have a fabulous few weeks and stay grounded.